some sleight of hand tricks.
Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And wow, I got this one out finally, and it's up on the Sellfy. It's the Rollin 389 Midwest Machine and Tool Company skin, and I figured out how to get it to work on all 8 cabs. So here we got the 44-inch sleeper with the bespoke skin on it. It's different than all the others. The leprechaun dude running the lathe is in a different place. The DOT and MC is different. And yeah, that's kind of cool. Finally, I've never been able to do that before. But I just had a real intense look at the XML to get it to do this. And well, lo and behold, I actually did it. And so I got a 58 and a 672 inch. They're all, they're all unique to each sleeper, and that's awesome. So there's 8 cabs. They all work on 6 different skins, because the Ultra cab, like the high roof main cab, the truck cab, on the 72, it's the same skin for whether you got the short cab or the high cab, and same with the 78 inch. So that saves a couple skins because no difference. So we got the mod in here that went up the other day, the Midwest Machine and Tool Company cargo mod. We got, I forget what we'd pick up here. Oh, we got a plastic injection machine in the 53-foot trailer. So I don't think you've seen this one before. And that's pretty awesome. So just an owned container. And yeah, it's awesome. It's working really good. Got mud flaps for the truck, being that it's based on the SCS truck. You get to do mud flaps. Yeah, we'll have to look at them later. And yeah, so where we are is Surrey, BC. We better look at the map, because I'm kind of thinking, like, this is really, that's a nice drive up here. Come back down. Oh yeah, down this road. Oh, that's downhill. That's nice. Over here to Kelowna. Let's think about that route. Yeah, it's kind of scenic there. That's across that big bridge. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. To 317, and if we went this way, oh yeah, 366. Oops, wait a minute. 323. 7 hours. 5 hours. Yeah, we better go this way. This is fun through here, but yeah, we don't have that kind of time. And this is kind of nice. Can't remember how much. Oh, we got a brake check here, and we'll be going against it. So this is uphill here. This is downhill here. Ah, well, it's all good. Go past Hope. Promots Canada, this little stretch right along here, it really looks like the area, but of course it's much shorter because of the 19-to-1 thing. But it's always nice. I still, that whole area.
Route guidance has started. Please drive to the highlighted route.
Well, this may be famous last words. Oh, we got the KaD, the driver, in it this time around. You see how he's animated? He moves around. He's moving his head, looking at things. He's going to move his. Oh, we just had his arm on the stick. Moves his left arm around a bit too. Let's see if he does something there. There he goes. I'll probably go grab the shifter again. Make a liar out of me. Oh, there he goes. And he does mirror checks. There he goes, looking at the right mirror. Time to check this one. There he goes. That's kind of cool. So, I'll reset Toby here. Get out of here and hang a left, so that's a good thing.
Make the next left. Continue straight on, and then make the next right.
Yeah, so that was a real, like, you don't see too big a grin on my face, but man, I'm grinning inside about getting this these other cabs to paint. Because that was one of my big frustrations with this truck was, well, where's the XML for all these cabs? And it was never really much different than the XML you would get for the SES 389. So I'm pretty stoked about it. So I got the truck, it's pretty custom. We got 389, we got 379 door mounted mirrors on it, which is kind of weird, but I got a Toby, so I'm not hurting my neck trying to see what's going on. Like, I mean, I don't have to look too far to see the mirror. I'm not, like, if you're using a mouse, it's a bummer. And we got 359 air cleaners and headlights, 379 grill. Put the 379 mesh and bars on it this time. It looks pretty good. Like a stock 379 grill is, compared to a lot of trucks, it looks custom, and it's, oh, that light's gonna turn. It looks nice. And then you got the pipes on the air cleaners. And they're painted. I think we're going to be going across the bridge. Oh, maybe not. No, I guess not. Oh, hey, there's a CN train. Don't see that every day. In the game, in Pro Mods, you're usually seeing the CP rail. I wonder, and I mentioned it before, but I wonder how long before they get in there and relabel the CP train CPKC. It's not blinking. Let's keep going. These things are sure handy in real life when they're accurate. The warning lights that tell you the light's going to change.
And then make the next right. Make the next right.
So the trailer's a 53 and the wheels are right at the back. I could have got a 53 with the sliding tandem. I probably should have. We're going to Kelowna. Where are we going in Kelowna? Let me have a look here. Oh, Fishtail Foods in Kelowna. Well, the average Fishtail Foods plant, I think, has got some room to maneuver. I don't know that I've ever been to Fishtail in Kelowna. All right, so here we are. No more turns for a while till we get, I think if you just stay on the road, it's going to go up towards Merritt. And that's the Coquihalla. It'll by default take us that way. But this low area here, well, there was flooding again last year. It was coming up from Washington. They're having big problems there, and the water backed up. And, geez, was it only 4 years ago or so? This whole Delta area really flooded badly. But yeah, I'm gonna ride out here for a bit. Really fertile soil around here. They grow fruits and veggies and stuff like crazy around here. this bit here, just around the corner, or a couple corners here, for a little while. And then we get into the mountains right away because we don't have the 19:1 to draw the scale out a bit. That's pretty neat, driving along here in real life. Of course, I haven't been over here in quite a while, this far west. Yeah, I was surprised you could still have the backup camera in the. I got the low roof on the cab, and you still have a backup camera. It's like they got the high roof interior on the low roof cab. That's quite a. Yeah, it's quite different inside than it would be outside. But hey, I'm down for having that thing there. Kind of a interesting deal to have. Yeah, so a little ways further on here and then get down through this cut here and be climbing. What's our... Yeah, we should... This truck, we should be alright. Got enough power. Up here, I don't think. Yeah, so the cargo mod is working good. The truck skins are skinning well, and both things, like I'll tell you how many hours I spent trying to figure out this XML, but it sure feels good to have this truck skin properly. And so what that means is there's a whole bunch of skins I've done for this thing in the past that need to be, I could upgrade them to all the cabs. Yeah, kind of, my heart kind of went out of it, this truck. Like when I couldn't find my update, and it turns out, stupid me, it was in a folder all along, getting updated over the years, but it was an old folder. It didn't have a new date on it. And so that was my bad for missing that. But when I kind of quit looking for it, I was kind of fed up because I was kind of PO'd about putting a skin out, and it only works on half the cabs. And if you wanted to make it work on the other ones, you couldn't put anything on the side of the sleeper because it would just get, you know, on the 72-inch sleeper, which SCS calls a 63. It's a 60. They're the same size on a 379. It's a 63, and Peterbilt, you know, typical marketing department. Well, let's measure it from a different spot, and it'll be 72 inches, even though it's the same size. Kind of goofy, but anyway, in a 389, same sleeper's called a 72. So on this truck in the shop, it's right. It says 72-inch sleeper. On SCS, it'll say 63. So if it was a 379, it'd be a 63. Okay, enough of that. But yeah, it's kind of annoying that you could, if you wanted to make a skin that worked on the other cabs, you couldn't have anything different. Or like if the door frame of the luggage door or whatever would be running through your script or through your logo or whatever you put on there. Show you what I mean here. Like so, whoops, that script's meant to fit that luggage door or sleeper door. But this is the first time I've had this out with the this 53-foot container. So I made it gray. You saw the 40-footer and the 28 or 20 on the back as a turnpike double in a previous video, and the 40 was sort of a rust color and the 20 was blue. What's interesting when you look at it in the market or browser, the Trailer Explorer, and you'll see 2 cargoes for each. Like if you have this trailer on the truck, I didn't know that before because I don't think I ever looked at the job market in there with the 53-foot trailer. When I was looking in there, there was you would have 2 items, like 2 CNC lathes, 2 CNC milling machines, 2 injection mold machines, and one you click on them, and one would be on the with the 40-foot can, and the other would be the 53. So that was kind of neat.
Move to the furthest right lane, and then make the next right. Exit to the right.
Oops. So if we went that way, we'd go to Merritt.
Make the next left.
Oh, we got to climb here right away. Well, it's not terrible, but... And the brake check's on the other side of this hill here. Ooh, that's interesting. Sorry, we got the brake check. Oh no, that's deer. Sorry, that was gonna be the brake check. Warning before we get a chance to even get over the hill. But I guess that'll be coming up. Oh, there's this right ahead here. It's on the map now. Oh, it's on the other side of the road. For going down that hill. Oh man, maybe we don't have one. Oh, get the hammer down a bit. Expect snow. High Mountain Pass. Yep, full tank of fuel when we started off. Brand new truck. Life is good, huh? There we go, a drive-by. Wow, that was nice. Kicks us back inside pretty quick, though. Another one. Love it. Jeez, it's going on and on. Wow. I'm driving all over the road. And speeding. You still got real miles. Ah, there's the brake check. Okay. Yeah, what goes up must come down. You don't get to climb forever. Well, so now I guess what I got to do is make a version of this skin for the 3 cabs of the SCS truck. And with the SCS truck, I could do something on the fuel tanks if I wanted. Don't know what I'd put there. Shamrock or something, I don't know. I think the SCS truck just has 1 fuel tank size, or maybe, oh, I can't remember. I'll have to check. Anyway, I better think about getting a photo here. I modified a control set we set up in the live stream or whenever that was in here. Oh, that reminds me of another thing. I took a quick look at messages, and boy, I got a lot of old messages to get to on Discord, and I got through some. I was feeling so good and not stressed out after a couple pretty, well, it's been a lot of really difficult things I've been tackling here. Like that cargo mod wasn't easy. Bit frustrating. Getting this truck to paint the way I want it to paint was a bit of a challenge. Oh, I know where we'll get a photo. We'll get a photo going over the lake. Lake Okanagan, I guess it is. But yeah, I'll try to get through more of the messages. A lot of them are people are probably giving up on me ever answering, and I apologize for that, but just haven't had the available cycles. Yeah, and today being what day? Tuesday. I was out in the afternoon for a good chunk of the day. I had to go pick up some gaskets I had made for one of the museum's airplanes. Had one with a 5-cylinder Kinner radial on it. And geez, quite a few years ago, I drew up and had made exhaust gaskets for it. You can't buy them, obviously, it's so old. And they wanted 2 more sets. So got those made, picked them up today, and then went out and checked out the fuel gauge and sending unit on my buddy's old car, make sure it was all going to work for him. You know, like just tested them. They're good, and he got it all sorted out, and they work, and he's happy. But yeah, I've been busy outside the house too. Let's get a photo here. Four miles. Left up there somewhere. that guy out of the lane. Oh, nope. Oh, yeah, there he goes. I remember her turning in here before. There it is over there on the right. Hope we don't hit this guy. Is he gonna back up? Wow, it's close.
Get ready to make the next right. Make the next right.
It's Kelowna here. There's a really interesting downtown delivery on a pretty challenging construction site. Down some narrow old streets.
Make the next right.
Not this one. Really? Oh yeah, it is. Oh shoot. Hopefully I come in from wide enough to get this thing in here. Yeah, looks like we'll be alright.
Arrived at your destination. Route guidance is now finished.
Okay. Wow, this is interesting. Well, I think it's, well, theoretically should be a dawdle. Yeah. I like that front end. And one thing I like about this truck is it's got a lot of good visor options for me. It's got, you know, all the deep drop visors and the bow tie visors and the, you know, the whole deal. But it's got a lot of the ones I like. This is just a 389X visor, which is pretty nice. But there's a lot of visors that like instead of just being a whole bunch of really severe custom visors, there's some middle ground, which is nice. These guys are now the proud owners of a plastic injection molding machine. Oh, one thing I got wrong on this mod, and I'm going to have to fix it someday. I'll update it, maybe sooner rather than later. It pays too much. Like, look how, well, actually 18,000. I guess that's not terrible. That's kind of in keeping with what the game does. So for the value, I thought I had it a little high, maybe. It's valuable equipment. Well, I'm a really happy chappy, I'll tell you. Getting that these two mods out of the way in a row that were really problematic. Oh, here, you know what? Let's just, if I got you and you're still here, let's go Truck Manager. Show you some of these other cabs. So there's the Ultra cab. So we were in this one. There's a default non-chromed visor. That's quite the swanky looking visor. But this, so once again, you know, you could have done this skin before. And on the SCS truck, it would be the same one. But then we have, what do we got here? 72. Oh, that's a 78. Okay, those are both 78s. Here's a 72 Ultra cab. So we got the high roof on it here. And this all works, but there's a window here, so this can't be up here really big. So that's different. And then this stuff's in a different place because the other cab went out to here. So this is somewhere else. And then, oh yeah, the other thing, since the last time you saw it, I lengthened these and put the unit number up front there. Just think it looks better. If you want the painted filters, oops, you got to go here and go here and to here. The wrapped filter. You get the stripe on it. If you just go the default paint, you get the straps, and it's not custom and yada yada, and no stripe. That's how that happens. Anyway, so let's carry on. Get out of here. Go to the next one. So that's just the same thing, but a low cab. So that's the same skin for both those trucks. Here's a 72-inch low roof. So that'll be very similar to the other two. These are in the same place, but this stuff is all moved because it'd be up here on the other one. So, but you get to make the difference. Show the difference. What else? Day cab, of course. Day cab, we got the leprechaun down here. Got the DOT stuff on here. Oh, another thing I did interesting is he has they got a IFTA sticker option. I'll pick the Illinois one. And so I made it so that my IFTA sticker isn't going to be in the way of it. It's right there. His comes there. So that's kind of cool. So you can, if you want to have two of them on, you can. It comes with this one in the paint job, which is current, and that one's out of date. And I don't know, I didn't even check to see what state. It may not even have a state name on it. Anyway, let's carry on. We got, oh, here. There's the 58, and we're in the 44, so there's the 58-inch sleeper. Once again, this stuff's in different places on it. And then this stuff's the same as on the 72 flat top or the 44 flat top. There's the mud flaps. Oh yeah, we didn't look at those on the truck. That's about it. 8 cabs painted, finally. A first for me. To have a unique paint job on each one. And once again, that's the 44. Sweet. So there we are, folks. It's up on the Sellfy. And I got to get this thing wrapped up and get myself off to bed. But I'm going to bed happy for a change because I've been frustrated for quite a while now with all this stuff. But it's all good. Take care, guys. Look forward to catching you again. And bye for now.
I had no real good news.